Hi everyone, my name is Etridu and I'm welcome you back to my channel. We are back with our reaction videos, and as you have acknowledging the source of this particular video, it is from Charlie Kirk and it is titled as Econ student is not taught the most important economics. Bro, I did a little economics back in high school and during my undergraduate studies, so I don't really know what to expect about this particular piece. So let's check it out. Let's go, let's go.
I'm just curious about your stance on college as a scam because I feel like, according to the Hamilton Institute, people who get bachelor degrees over a total lifetime earnings will earn over $1 million more than those who don't. And also, I feel like college is an important place for people to go learn valuable life lessons. And also, it's good to have a balanced society because then you're going to get artists, you're also going to get architectures, you're going to get engineers, you're going to get all sorts of different people that we need in society because, what's the point in living if we don't have writers or artists, you know? So I just want to get your take on that.
The question is, do the best writers learn to write in college? Probably not. No. The best writers are gifted writing, and they learn to write by writing. And I would just argue that this kind of holistic view you get, for example, what are you studying? Can I ask?
Economics.
Okay, so what do you think of Thomas Sowell?
I actually really like him. I bought his book, Basic Economics.
Great.
He's one of the first economists I
Do they teach it here?
Not yet, but also I've only been for
so now you're
1
proving
year.
my point. If you're studying economics and they're not teaching Thomas Sowell, you're not getting an education, you're getting an indoctrination. And you're being scammed.
Okay.
Milton Friedman, do they teach Milton Friedman here?
No, but I'm aware of him.
Okay, Ludwig von Mises.
I'm aware of him, but no.
Murray Rothbard, hold on.
No.
F.A. Hayek.
No.
Frederick Bastiat.
No.
You're not getting economics education, you're getting an indoctrination. You should know every single, it's not your fault, but what you're paying for or going into debt for is not a real economic education. Those are the people that theorized about free markets, which is a legitimate school of thinking. Monetarism, private property rights, and the fact that I'm not criticizing you, I'm criticizing the institution that's failing you, that you don't know what these people believe and you're not being taught that rigorously, proves my point that college is a scam.
Yeah, but again, I've only been here a semester and a half. So,
But do you know who John Maynard Keynes is?
heard of him. Actually, we did read about him a little bit.
Okay, so you read about John Maynard Keynes, but
In class.
Keynes.
Yeah, in class. I learned
Yeah,
about it
okay.
in class.
Right, so that's my point, is that they'll teach you Keynes, but they won't teach you one out of the 7 people that I mentioned of Bastiat, Hayek, von Mises, Rothbard, Sowell, or Friedman. And that proves my point, which is that it's all demand side, it's all one picture of an economic argument that is not the complete picture of what, now maybe later on you'll get a supply side, economics teacher here, but this idea that you go to college to kind of get your worldview liberated, yet you get your worldview altered, to be perfectly honest. Secondly, to your point of earnings over a period of time, it matters completely and solely on what you study.
Yeah.
If you study the liberal arts, even after 10 years, study came out yesterday, 16 lowest paid majors happen to be some of the highest majors that people actually go and study, which is liberal arts, sociology. God bless people that do that stuff, I suppose. But you're also filled with all of the woke rubbish that is infecting our society. And I think you look at that across the board, you say, what am I exactly doing here? Why am I going $100,000 in debt to go learn that men can give birth?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we just checked a particular piece from Charlie Kirk out, and according to him, economic students are not taught the most important economics or the most important aspect of economics. And he ended up citing amazing examples by coming out with about 7 different economists, yes, to understand that he made it very obvious that they are not being taught in school. Meanwhile, that's the best for students to learn. All right, so I wouldn't touch this particular issue directly from the economics perspective. Let me pick it from a generic point of view or perspective. Now, one thing we should know, well, he also reiterated that college is a scam because people are not being taught what they should know. But the system is rather feeding people with what the system wants them to know. Sometimes about free market, this and that, yeah. No doubt. I remember when I was in high school, we spent about a whole term learning about demand and supply, and I'm like, bro, aren't we gone mad to learn? Let's put that aside. Now, the problem with we students today has got to do with the fact that we are so much dependent on our teachers, bro. I do not believe that's how education should be. I do not believe that. Now, just consider, you see all these 7 books Charlie mentioned in the world of economics. Assuming they are not being taught in class, as a good student or as a student who knows where he or she is going in life, what do you have to do? That's the essence of having libraries and other stuff. You need to read these books yourself to be ahead of your teachers or tutors, if I'm being honest with you. If you are a student and you do not aspire to be ahead of your teachers in terms of academics and the world at large, bro, you have failed as a student, and I am telling you this. Where your teacher is now, where your teacher is now should be your starting point as a student. You need to aim higher than your teachers, bro. If your teachers are not taking you through these 7 books, you need to learn them on your own to be ahead of your teachers. You understand? I remember when I was also doing economics. I remember when I was doing micro and macroeconomics back at the university during my undergraduate studies. I loved economics because they came out with a lot of practical questions. You understand? They are not, you understand? Most of my lecturers were not coming out with questions that you go pick a textbook, chill and pull, or memorize the text and reproduce during examination. No. Most of my economics teachers were rather giving us, real life events, questions that will get you thinking to an extent that you will situate the question in everyday life or context, then you come out with your own analysis. And I believe that is the aim of a proper education. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not being taught what you think you deserve in school, you need to learn them on your own. Because the teachers cannot open our heads. Maybe you got a small head, but personally, lecturers cannot open my big head and feed me with everything, bro. I don't even like it when I'm always being spoon fed or spoon fed by others, bro. You need to make things happen for yourself because you know what you want in life, bro. Alright, let me have your thoughts in the comment section, ladies and gentlemen. I believe I've said a lot about this particular piece. Once again, my name is Etredu, and I'm so excited we've gotten the opportunity to react to this particular piece. If you love the content I do create, or if you love what I do, and you genuinely want to be part of this beautiful family, do what to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and keep your comments coming. Peace.